This is Ashish. From Ashish Veda, I will be talking about natural fertility coaching. So I am doing live now on TikTok and Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube at the same time. So let's see how this works out. So thank you for those who will listen, join if you are somebody who's trying to get pregnant right now and have issues, struggling with it, have questions, then reach out. Then feel free to put your question in, share your experience, what is going on in your world, what is going on your fertility experiences. Where are you stuck? What is it that you are trying to achieve at this minute? Egg quality, sperm quality, what is it that you're working on? At my clinic, Ashish Veda, we are a bespoke natural health and natural fertility specialist clinic in Harley Street, which is in central London, United Kingdom. In England, number 2 Harley Street is where you can connect and come and see me, and also have your natural therapies to your natural consultation, natural fertility consultation. If you're looking for fertility coaching, is happening online, so that is available to wherever you are. You can still join and connect with us online. And yeah, so how is everybody doing today? Thursday, another week coming to a close. If your week starts from Sunday or Monday, some people's week start from midweek, so everybody is different. So what is it in your fertility journey that is not working out right now? Share with me. Feel free if you feel inspired. This is going to be a natural, holistic perspective on your health, on your fertility, improving your health and fertility to the point where you can get pregnant faster and healthier. So, natural fertility coaching, which started this Monday, and we are going to have first call tonight. First call tonight every Thursday for 12 weeks, and we finish first week of February. It will be 3 months by then. Amazing. So 90 days, 3 months, 12 weeks. If you're looking for support, if you're looking for solutions for your fertility health, if you're looking for ways to improve and enhance consistently and not look anywhere else where you are not asking random people questions and sharing, but asking an expert and also sharing your journey and putting systems in place, which is body mind system, your health system that you're putting in place daily: diet, lifestyle, other activities, exercise, breathing exercise. We are going to cover all of it in 12 weeks. It is 12 hours, 1 hour session every week. Fertility meditation, fertility breath work, everything is included that you can think of, that you can enhance to improve your health. So, anybody who's interested in fertility coaching, then reach out with your name and your email, and we'll send you more information. For those who have reached out, I think everybody who had requested PDFs or other guides and stuff, that has been sent to them now. So, and also hello to everybody on Facebook, if you're watching, listening, on LinkedIn and on YouTube as well. This is a live, more interactive perhaps on TikTok, but feel free to ask your question wherever you are listening to me, and whatever is happening in your fertility health and the fact that it is not working at present, then do reach out, do ask a question, and see whether that answer kind of matches what you were thinking, and if it doesn't, why it doesn't, and so that it starts some journey for you. It starts some holistic digging for you, that what is going on with your health and well-being. And your doctors, your main medical gynecologist, your doctor, your GP is not going to recommend this, because they are not holistic health practitioners. Yeah. So feel free to ask a question. Thank you for those who are liking and those who share, and also on all the platforms. I do have wonderful, amazing people who I have connected with over many years, that have been active on social media, talking about natural health, talking especially about fertility. I have been talking about fertility from the longest time. I've been in Harley Street for 10 years. So there has been 10 years of Harley Street by the end of this year. So that is amazing amount of time to be serving women and supporting their health. And also by now, I know the things that work for women's health, for improving their fertility, and how to best guide them, and also how can you put things in place, um, and also know when some things that you think you have put in place but it is not really working for you. Okay. Right. So my name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are a bespoke natural fertility clinic in Harley Street in central London. Also, we do natural rejuvenation, health rejuvenation. And I've got great um, patients and women recently who are all doing amazing using natural medicine, using natural therapies, using herbal medicines, using breath work, and changing their mindset, recovering from even chronic conditions, recovering from cravings, sugar cravings, recovering from gallbladder stones, right? So everything and a lot of things are possible. And you don't know that until you start, until you inquire and we see where your health is, and you do some actions, you take some actions, and you then see the result of it. And depending on your health, depending where you are, how your health and well being is, how healthy you are, or how unhealthy you are, then the road is a little bit longer. But when this strategy is more effective, it works really fast. So it is not to say that, oh, because it is natural, it is going to be slow. I think that is a huge myth. So, who has a question? Who has a question related to your fertility health, related to your gynae health, maybe difficult periods? This week, we choose one topic every week, and there are lots and lots of videos that are shared on all social media profiles: Instagram, Facebook group, here on TikTok, all the platforms. We share information which is related to how can you get pregnant faster, how can you keep yourself healthier, how can you do simple things. I like simple things. Simple things sometimes maybe not very easy to do, but if you have guidance, if you have somebody holding your hand, we all need guidance, we all need teachers, and that guidance can really make that difference, that you can do that faster for you. You can understand it faster, you can apply it faster, and then there is also support. Okay. So, yeah. So the question is, I have two kids, but I try three, but I don't get pregnant, right? Okay. So are you taking anything natural? Are you taking any herbal medicines? How are you improving your health? Even if everything is fine, how are you improving your health every single day? You and your husband both, actually. It is not just only women's responsibility, it's men's responsibility equally, or rather more. How are you guys improving your health? How long have you been trying for the third baby? Checking blood test, or checking your body functions by doing some blood test, is one way of checking, and it gives you little peek into your health. It is not full story about your health. Okay. Blood test cannot give you full story about your health, because blood test is like taking a picture of your life. Okay. If I was to take picture of you and just try to assess your whole life by looking at your picture, it is not going to be possible. So it is about, how do you live every single day? What do you do every single day? How do you eat, cook? What is your intimacy like? What is happening with your energy levels? What is your happening with your gut health? That is all that is included in that. So how do you live your day? What do you do from morning till evening? How do you eat? What time? Can you see my comment? No. I saw this comment. But I didn't see any other comment. If you have said something more, feel free to ask again. Some comments automatically, for the way the platforms work, I'm not filtering anybody's comments. We are taking vitamin. That's like minimal form of improvement. How's your gut health? How is your foods that you're taking? Because you have two children before, it is very easy to presume, you know um, that we have two children. What could go wrong now? Okay. I think that could be the biggest presumption. And secondary infertility, as it is called, secondary infertility is very, very common. And you can never take your health for granted. Your and your husband's health, the health of the egg, the health of the sperm is declining. If you're not actively improving your health every single day, then your health is declining. Yeah. So um, it is not uncommon. It is very common to have one child, two children, and then not be able to get pregnant again. Okay. So it is, you can take herbal medicines. Both of you can take herbal medicines to help you to enhance this, make it faster for you. Pin a notice for viewers to contact you. Right. I'm overweight. Can I still get pregnant with PCOS? Broken, you can still get pregnant with PCOS, and also if you are slightly overweight, you can. Idea should be for you to work on your health and well-being, on your weight management. Keep doing that even while you're trying. You can still do that, because weight weight is an issue because it has impact on a lot of body markers, a lot of body health, mind's health as well. So what are you doing to keep improving? What are you working on right now? How are you improving your health and well-being? Cartel. Hey, good morning, good afternoon here. Good morning to you. How do you overcome miscarriage? What do you mean, how do you overcome miscarriage? So that miscarriage does not happen again. Yeah. Brogan, so yeah, you're improving. Short answer to your question is yes, you can still get pregnant. Okay, with even with being overweight, even with having PCOS, but it is just that if you have a health issue, which being overweight is, it is a health issue because it has an impact on your insulin resistance, it has an impact on your hormones, it has an impact on your thyroid health, it has an impact on your gut health. And because of all these impacts that it has, it then has an impact on how your pregnancy is going to be. Yeah. So it is not just a matter of getting pregnant, it is a matter of also staying pregnant. The idea is then to have a healthy baby in the end. Also, what we don't realize is that if we are not healthy as parents, both parents, then there are more chances of children being not healthy. And that is not just when they are born, but even later in life, the tendencies that they get from the time they are in utero, and also the time that when they have their genetic material in the form of genetic material in the sperm and in eggs. So it would be a great idea to still keep working on your health and well-being in every possible way. You should join my natural fertility coaching. Work on your health, learn about your body mind system, what kind of body mind system you have, what kind of personality do you have, which we do assessment according to Ayurvedic medicine, which is natural medicine. And then based on that, what foods are good and bad for you. Rather than, it is so difficult to diet. I have never done any diet in my life ever. I am 51 and a half years old. And since I've learned Ayurveda, I've learned about my body mind type, foods which are good and bad for me, and also that information that I'm passing on to my children. And that way, once you know that, it is so easy then to manage your eating rather than thinking, oh, this food I can't eat, but I really want to, because that is a very negative connotation on losing weight, and it is very hard. I just hats off to everybody who's trying and with dieting, trying to lose weight. So, my take on that is if you understand your body and mind system and you know which foods are good and bad for you, and you put those systems in place, it's easier. Then it is lifelong. You know this information forever, right? So, that's what I would suggest for you to do. And most of the people don't do that. We are forcing our body or cutting out foods. And the foods that you cut out are the foods that you then crave, because it's just the way mind works, because you're trying to avoid it, and then all you can think of is that big donut. Not you personally, but I'm just making a point here, so I hope you understand that. um, I went and checked. They said something. They said everything is great, just my weight. That's why you, yeah. So losing or managing weight, once you learn about your body mind type. And also we do therapies in the clinic. If you don't want to do therapies, you can learn even about nutrition. The best way to do nutrition is Ayurvedic way. Learning about your body type, mind type, it is called dosha types. And you learn how do you, what kind of person you are. Are you a hot person, warm person, cold person, sweaty person? What kind of gut do you have? And then what kind of foods are going to be good or bad for you? So you learn about all of that. And it takes a while. It took me 2 years to understand, to really understand, okay, what kind of body mind I have, and I'm a practitioner, right? So that is a better way of doing that. You already have one child. I think you probably was listening to the answer that I was giving to another person. Only because you have one child does not mean it is easy next time. It's not. I've had, okay. So, N. Ahmed, I have had 3 miscarriages, all 7 to 9 weeks. How's your husband's health like? What kind of improvements has he done? Can overweight cause infertility for men? Absolutely. Oh, yes. Sperm quality reduces big time. It's not just only for women. Can fibroids go away, shrink by following healthy diet? Yes. Smaller the size, easier it is. Bigger fibroids may also, if you are very strict, if you're very consistent with your food habits, if you're very consistent and change and make everything healthy, then yes, absolutely. Stopped Sayana press. What is Sayana press? Can't conceive. Period is regular. What can I do? I don't know what Sayana press is. Sayana press. Let's see. Sayana press injection. Female contraception. Okay. How long were you on Sayana press for? 1 year. And Ahmed, anybody who says my husband's sperm numbers are good, think about this way. Whatever his sperm numbers, unless his sperm numbers are 70-80%, I would not consider, unless they are, if they are not above 50%, I would not say that they are good. Whatever markers you're looking at, motility and the overall volume and the health of it, and also DNA fragmentation should be tested, because early miscarriages, which are up to 12 weeks, they more happen because of sperm health issues. This is not something which is highlighted enough. And we think that, oh, because his markers are in the normal range. But the fact that even with those numbers, your pregnancy is still not happening, it shows that there is an issue. Okay. And also overall, how is his health like? So Brogan, send me a message and I will send you details. Yeah. Can I conceive with FSH of 9? How is your health like? Birth control for 3 months. So, what was the question? D, I don't know. What else is going on with your health? Explain. Tell me about your typical day. What do you do? What time do you wake up? What time do you have breakfast, lunch, dinner? What time do you sleep? How do you sleep? How's your sleep quality like? What time do you have stools? What do you eat? How do you eat it? What timings of the food? What do you cook with? Thank you. I will address your point. Good. Amina, PCOS and diabetes. Okay, so how are you improving it? What are you doing naturally to improve your PCOS and diabetes? Insulin resistance, basically, is it in the family? Anybody else? Parents, grandparents? If I look at that camera, then my face goes the other way. If I look here, then my face goes the other way. So it's not matching. Okay. Yes, parents and siblings. My God. So, what are you doing to improve your insulin resistance, which will improve diabetes and PCOS, both? So, how are you improving your health? Tell me. Okay, natural fertility coaching, 12 weeks, 3 months, 90 days is plenty of time for you to actually turn your life around. Okay. I have seen it with other patients who have been with me for 3 months and they start to see results even within 3 to 4 weeks. You can't get pregnant probably in that time, but health markers which are going to contribute to your fertility health, those health markers start to change. Your health starts to improve, and then you are going to be able to get pregnant faster. So, natural fertility coaching has started this Monday. The first call, though, is today, tonight, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. And anybody who wishes to join, it's 497 for 12 weeks. There will be 1 hour call, 60-minute call every single week for 12 weeks for 60 minutes, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. on Thursdays. And during the week also, so when we have a call today, then you get a task for next week, something that you have to think, something that you have to notice, something that you have to improve, and then you can also ask questions during the call. And there will be meditation session in every call, during every call. Yeah. So that's what we are doing. Anybody who's interested to join, reach out. You can still join and you can catch up with the past videos. Even if you join a week or two later, you can still catch up. Even late, if you join, you will just have to catch up with all those videos, listen to them. And you have access to those videos, which will be 12 videos of an hour each. So 12 meditation sessions, 12 Q&A sessions, 12 sessions of learning everything about your fertility health, and you will have access to those forever. You'll have um, links to those videos for you to keep going back and listening to them until you do get pregnant. Yeah. Okay. KK, tests are normal. Can my lack of conception be due to my cervix being tucked away, hidden further back? Um, if that has been checked and has been mentioned to you in the past, can be one factor. It is not the only factor, but it does not help. Also, that not just only that it is tucked away somewhere, maybe it is tucked away, also pushed back a little further. Maybe there is some adhesions, maybe something else is going on. If that has been checked, I don't know. And also there may be intimacy issues, and because the cervix is a little further back, then it doesn't help for sperm to reach at the point. Yeah. And there can be other issues related to tight cervix as well, in which case it can be, is a small procedure that can be done for you. Gynecologist can do that. So I don't know what other tests you have done and how is your health like? What is the rest of the health looks like? Um, Diet, herbs, at least have a regular period over 2 years. Okay. Herbs. Who prescribed you herbs? Memuna, you want to join fertility coaching? Reach out with your name and email, and I will send you link and I will send you information, email you information, also send you payment link, and you can definitely join us. Safo, hi, hello. Myself, fenugreek. Okay, so you haven't really taken herbal medicines. Self prescription is no herbal medicine. There are many more herbal medicines you can take. When I prescribe herbal medicine to my patients, there are 9 different types of herbs that I give, 9 different ways that you can take those medications, and then you take them consistently. Also, working on your diet. Working on your nutrition is the biggest winner for you. Anybody who is in that situation where there is pre-diabetic or diabetic profile, and which links with the PCOS profile as well, which links with the PCOS in women, then if it's the foods that is going to make or break this for you. Okay, and the more consistent and strict you are with your nutrition, which is not only about eating, it's not about eating, even eating fancy or expensive foods. Okay, it is about eating, cooking oils, ingredients that you use for cooking, organic or non-organic. If you're a meat eater, then what kind of meat are you eating? Dairy, what kind of dairy are you using? Especially milk and cheese has to be organic. Meat has to be organic. Fruit and vegetables have to be organic. Also, the other things that you're using in the house, the chemicals, the toxins, it's the whole thing. But the food is your biggest change maker. So if you have not worked on foods with somebody's guidance, you haven't worked on your diet yet. Yeah. Can 41 have a baby? Yes, if you're healthy, fit, super fit, and your partner, it is easier. If not, you can improve your health, and yes. If lady has fibroid, can she conceive? Small fibroids, women don't even realize that they have them and they can conceive. It depends on the position of the fibroid, depends on the size of the fibroid, it depends on the number of fibroids. If they're small but there are too many of them, then it can be an issue. If there is only one but it is big enough and it is inside the uterus, then it can cause an issue. If it is at a particular position where embryo was trying to implant, then it can cause an issue. Yeah. So, short answer is yes, but it depends. Everything is very, very subjective when it comes to health. There is no one single answer for every person's health, and every person's health is really unique. How can we improve our health to conceive? Everything that I was just mentioning, if you were listening. Every single thing about your health and living in the house, living outside the house, in your work environment, everywhere where you are, to make that environment healthy. Yeah. So, yeah, tell me, how do you live your day? What time you wake up? Foods, breakfast, lunch, dinner. What do you cook with? What do you clean with? What kind of ingredients do you use? Every single thing is making a difference to your health and your partner as well. So remember, fertility is about two people. Yes. So, how is your partner's health? Very, very crucial. Men should also be improving equally, if not more, equally, they should be improving. Right? Yes. It is right. Health is where everything is going to come from. All the things that you're wanting to do. If you're healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, hormonally, spiritually, relationship wise, if you're healthy, you're going to thrive. Whether that is fertility, you're going to get better results, you're going to get results faster. If it is business, also, if you're healthy, your business will also thrive. You cannot do anything if you're not healthy. So tell me, how do you live your day? I think that should be my opening question. Tell me, how do you live your day? How do you make your day healthy? How do you know which things that you do are healthy for you? I know people who have um, patients who came for consultation, and then when I asked them, how do how's your diet like? My diet is really healthy, okay, really good. Even though the patient is pre-diabetic, patient can't even breathe properly. So my health is really good. Okay, so tell me, what do you eat? So yeah, I eat only, a couple of cakes in a week. I have a fizzy drink every single day. That is the idea of health for some people. That is the idea of healthy eating for some people. They don't realize that fizzy drink is not healthy, right? So tell me, how do you live your day? What are the activities that you're doing in a day you know are 100% healthy? Missed miscarriage. What could be the reason? Egg quality and sperm quality. Those two are the biggest reasons. How is your health like? And how is your husband's health like? Not just only reproductive health, rest of the health, gut health, sleep, hormones, moods, anxiety. How is all of that? Daisy Pearl, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. So, natural fertility coaching has started this week on Monday. Officially, it has started. The first call is going to be today, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. If you want to join, you can still join us. It is going to be it is going to be 12 weeks and going to be call every week. We're going to talk about everything about your health and improving and putting that system in place. It is not that I'm telling you and you go and do it on your own. No, we are doing it together. HPV virus cause miscarriage? It can do. Yes. Will the hospital always find out the cause? Cause for what? Sorry, I think sometimes that if you, even if you have put in the questions or the comments, it does not fully come through. I don't know why, but yeah. So all I can read is, will the hospital always find out the cause? I think probably you're still typing of miscarriage. No, they don't, because we don't know, right? So yeah, they can do investigations, and then they will say, okay, there was sometime there is a cause in your health, which is that you have clotting disorder, that your blood doesn't clot very well, or it clots too much, or your partner has certain health issues or immune issues, or your partner has been on, or husband so has been on a lot of medication, and that can affect the sperm quality, or you have been on other medication that can affect your. So you can always look for possible reasons, but you cannot pinpoint that this is the only reason, because of it's in very small percentage that they can say. Signs of low egg quality. There are no as such signs that you can really feel of low egg quality. The fact that you can't get pregnant is probably the only sign. Janice, I have replaced fizzy drinks with water. Fantastic. I eat more veggies. Fantastic. Are veggies organic, fresh, washed, freshly cooked? Take take walks, and stress less about pregnancy. So the idea is not to stress, because stress is counterproductive. Idea is to take action. And then it's like, do your part, the actions that you can take, given your resources, the money, the time, the efforts that you can make, and given your physical and mental health. That's something that you can do. Only that thing is in your control, taking that action. Okay. The beautiful philosophy, the Vedantic philosophy that we have, it says you do your part, that you do your karma, you do your actions, you take your actions, do everything possible with all the conviction and all the force that you can do. And then you leave the you wait with patience for the results to come through, because some of the results take time. Okay. And also, if the health has been not good before, then it's going to take 3 6 months to 1 year. I always give between 6 months to 1 year. If you are somebody who has not been living very well, or knowingly or unknowingly, right? It takes about overall 3 to 6 months to learn new habits, to put them into place, to be consistent with them, and then start to see some results. And within that time, then you keep continuing that. And within a year or so, you can really, really transform. You can be a completely new person in that time. But some people do it faster because they're very consistent with their habits. So yeah, very well done to you for making all those changes. Is mushroom good for what? Yeah, because I've struggled to conceive, but now I've decided to live a more healthier lifestyle. Yeah, yeah. Keep still working on it. Okay. And also, you and your partner, remember, fertility is not just only about you. Fertility is about two people's health, and that is why it's even more complex. Controlling and working on your own health is complex enough, but there is another person involved. And I have seen this over and over and over and over and over again, that women are doing everything possible, and the gentleman is not doing a thing about their health. So how will that work, right? Because you need the quality of the sperm, you need the quality of the eggs. So you need them to be at the right place, right time, right in nutrition, right quality of everything, of his health, your health. Intimacy has to be at the right time. So there are a lot of factors. Okay. But making sure that he's also working on it, and you are not the only one who's rowing the boat. So yeah, yes. And you need to be in a happier space, you need to be in a peaceful space, you need to feel that you are taking charge and you are doing everything that you can, and then you need to feel peaceful about it, because otherwise, and and even if you are driving yourself crazy, you can do that, but it is not going to help. Mm, Rather, it is going to have opposite impact. So yeah, you got to find your peace for sure. Irregular cycle and PCOS signs. What's your question? What signs? What is your question? What is happening with your health? Okay, thank you, everybody who likes, who's watching, or have watched, or just passed by. Thank you so much for listening, sharing your journeys. It's an honor, it's a privilege to be in this place where you share the most intimate things about your health and life, and especially about fertility, because it is very difficult to talk about our health. And also, fertility is one that it's a very hidden topic, it's a very taboo topic. It opens up the whole Pandora's box about relationships, about our families, about the way we do things, about our health, about sex, about so many things. And that is why it is difficult for couples, for women, men to talk about it. There's a lot of shame involved, there is a lot of guilt involved, there is a lot of blame involved, and that it is really highly expensive when we are looking at IVF. And so there's so much involved in fertility. So thank you for sharing, everybody who comes through. And my wish is that everybody gets help. I obviously cannot help everyone, but my wish is that everybody gets help and that you go and find a natural holistic practitioner. You do some healing on yourself. You look at holistic ways to improve your health, which is less stressful, which is less painful, which has got less side effects or no side effects. It is better that way rather than just being on this hamster wheel of hormones and hormones and hormones and hormones and don't know where the day is and where the night is. It is really, really damaging. And even if you do, because you do have to think about long term consequences of everything that we do. The more medications that you use, the more painkillers, the more hormonal medications, the more contraceptive, the more any of synthetic medication, drug medication that you're using, it is going to have impact somewhere. Okay. And if you are a healthy person otherwise, and you just used IVF, one, that it will work faster for you. Secondly, that you will not have as many side effects. Thirdly, that you will not have the long term effects. So eventually, everything comes down to your health. The stronger you are, the stronger your immune system is, stronger your mind is, stronger you can rebound from anything that you get down with, whether it's cold, whether it's fertility issues, whether it's PCOS, whether it's anything. People who can reverse their health are the ones who are consistent with it 100% of the time, because you cannot take your foot off the wheel or accelerator. You can't, especially when you're trying to get pregnant. Time is running out. You cannot take a day off. It's not like can I have a cheat meal today? No, you cannot. You cannot have any cheat meal. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, 5 more minutes. Anybody who has a question, if you want to join natural fertility coaching, it's 497 for 12 weeks, which is 3 months, which is 90 days for you to put everything in place to learn, change your life, change your habit, change your health. Not just only physical health, mental health, emotional health, hormonal health. The idea is so that you are at that place where then you can keep going until you're on the other side of being pregnant. We also look after pregnant women as well, by the way, during pregnancy and then post pregnancy. So women should be supported through all this time. Okay, Molly, what is the best vitamin to take to get eggs in best quality? Best vitamin is your diet, the nutrition. That's the best vitamin. Improving your health with foods, the real foods. Yeah. Well, Bona, thank you. So, my name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are a bespoke premium natural healthcare clinic in Harley Street in central London. Number 2, Harley Street is where you can come and meet me in person, have a consultation, have therapies, have other sessions. We do mindset trainings as well. So, you can have all of that in person in Harley Street. I also do a lot of coaching and consultation work online, just like this, sitting across a camera and talking to each other. Telemedicine, it is also called telemedicine. I've just learned this word. And you can have that and then have medicines which we then post around the world and still will be able to help you. And I am doing fertility, natural fertility coaching. The next session for 3 months, 12 weeks, 90 days started this Monday. And we are going to have one session tonight. Every Thursday, there are going to be calls for those coaching. So if you want to improve your chances to get pregnant, studies show that when you improve your health and well being consistently, both partners, for 3 months at least, but 3 to 6 months is a good time. And according to me, keep improving. But if you're working with me, then 3 months minimum, you work and you learn everything about your health and then keep putting those consistent habits out there, eating right, sleeping right, cooking right, all of it. And then your chances of getting pregnant are 50%, you're more closer. So just imagine 50% more chance. Who wants to take that chance? 50% more closer to getting pregnant. Yeah. So, natural fertility coaching, anybody who wants to join, reach out with your name and email, and you can still join in time for first call. Hello SS. In PCOS or PCOD will easily conceive pregnancy. PCOS does not make it easier to conceive, and it is also not just only about the person who's having PCOS, PCOD, the woman. It is also about the men's um, sperm quality as well, both of you. How is your health like? How is your health like? Okay, great. No more questions? Then fantastic. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day today, Thursday, and wherever you are. And um, last 3 month, my period not only time. What does that mean? For last 3 months, your periods have not been on time. Your period or your cycle has not been coming on time. Yes, right. So, how are you improving your health? How is your health like? And how is your partner's health like? Is where you should start from. And the bigger question to ask is, how are you? What are the habits that you are doing every single day? And if your period is not coming on time, then what has changed in your health and well being? What has changed in your living? What has changed in your lifestyle? What has changed in your relationship? What has changed in your stress levels? That is where the whole thing is coming from. How to take letrozole for conception? Your doctor should tell you. Nishin, it's a prescription only medication and should only be prescribed by a gynecologist. So even if where's the question coming from? You can't take it yourself. All the medications used for enhancing the release of more follicles, they should be taken for 3 months and then 3 months gap and then next 3 months because they excite your ovaries. So you don't want to excite your ovaries and end up with OHSS, or also exciting ovaries then can also be detrimental in long-term health. So you don't want to do that. And that is why it should be only done for 3 months. It should be done with the reasonable amount of dosage so that it is not excessive dose of letrozole or clomid or anything else that you're using that you take, because eventually you can only push body that much. That's why natural medicine works best, because you are gently doing it, and that is why there are side effects of all these, what we call the stimulation medication, is because they stimulate ovaries and sometimes ovaries get overstimulated, and then you have issues with that as well. So we want to do things so that you don't end up with worse health than where you started from. That would be pointless, right? So, yeah. So, what is happening with your health? What is happening with your partner's health? Okay, great. Thank you so much. And those who will reach out, I will connect with you, message you back if you have anybody who has reached out for a consultation or for joining our natural fertility coaching. And have a great rest of the day and keep natural medicine closer to you. Learn from somebody, go and find a practitioner. a natural health practitioner, an Ayurvedic practitioner, an Ayurvedic doctor, a naturopath, a medical herbalist, a herbalist, somebody who can prescribe herbal medicines to you, somebody who can prescribe therapies for you, somebody who can look at your life and lifestyle and give you a bird's eye view that, okay, this is not making sense, or this is not good what you're doing, and this is not how you should be eating, this is not what you should be eating. That's the kind of person you need. Yeah. So that is what you want to go and find. I am obviously one of those people, but if you don't want to come and see me, or you can't, then go and find a practitioner who can do that with you. And you need more consistent, in depth help. Just asking questions on live is great to get your just initial thought going, and also sometimes you get another perspective on your things for sure. But when you really want to make the change, you want to then work with someone consistently for 3 to 6 months so that you can get on the other side of it. Okay, great. Thank you for everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I don't know if anybody's listening on YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.